Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win a ring. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dog. Rap with my dog. Cat with my...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Houston Rockets.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston. And guys, they come into this one looking for win number 3 in the season against these guys. They already have won the first 2.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the point. Here's Lawson. The Clippers getting the bucket. Feeds it to Harden. The open jump shot off the mark. Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Just 5 to shoot. Paul. Griffin passes to Navarro. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Lawson kicks to Ariza. There's a good screen. Houston moving it around. It's Harden with the drive. Motiejunas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Lawson with it. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, 12 turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul, and he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who can pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
Thanks again, Doris. And taken away by Paul. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. And that one's good. Jay's got 8 points. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Harden outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's blocked. And here comes Lawson, leading the fast break. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Motiejunas' shot is good. Motiejunas has got his second bucket of the game to go. Paul outside. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Motiejunas' shot is good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Passes it to Navarro. Beyond the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Paul against Lawson. He dishes it to Howard. His first shot coming late, and that's off the glass and in. Here's Navarro. He's coming off a 37-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Rockets trail by 5. Lawson dishes to Howard. Motiejunas kicks to Harden. Again, the Rockets score.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him. He's looked pretty good to start. 6 of 8 now from the field.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones has checked in for Motiejunas. Dudley comes in for Trevor Ariza. Gary Neal's checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Jones with the screen on Paul. Over in the corner, Dudley. The 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. And Beverley kicks to Jones. Beverley the pass to Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Paul from deep 3-point range. Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
Yeah, and how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard. And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain feel, Clark, for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dishes to Dudley. And here's Neal outside. That's good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Navarro. 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Clutch has got 7 points in the game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Kicks it to Neal. He feeds it to Dudley. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Beverly missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Navarro, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's Neal with the 3. The Clippers in the lead. 54 seconds left in the first. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And stolen by Jordan. Got a piece of it. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Paul for 3. Neal pulls it in.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Clippers leading by 8. Here's Navarro. Last time out, he had 44 points. And count it, 2 points for the... Chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Knocked away. Fast break, here we go. With 2 seconds left. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jay's got 20 points.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Clippers lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now Well, let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team.